The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Imagine being 12 years old, already having 30 bone fractures, and wondering, why can't I just play like other kids? I'm Leanne, and I was diagnosed with brittle bones disease. Now, I'm running the Bank of America Chicago Marathon for Lurie Children's, so every kid can just be a kid.
Join Bank of America in supporting Leanne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportLeanne. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America.
References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation.
Welcome to another episode of Anxious Black Belt, podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. This episode got a little bit of a worse sound quality because it was recorded in a big castle, big hall. The echo is there, the microphones are not perfect, so it's a little bit on a buckety sound. I hope you're going to enjoy it. I'm talking to Christian Wedewardt about KaratePraxis and what it is, what it characterizes about his books, events, and all the good stuff he does. So I hope you're going to enjoy it. Handcrafted cufflinks, luxury accessories, and a proper British style. Trusted since the 1930s by royalty. Get 15% off with code KARATE15, exclusively for Anxious Black Belt podcast listeners. Shop now at bensonandclegg.com. Welcome guys to another episode of our mini documentaries. Today I've been invited by Christian Wedewardt Sensei to a KaratePraxis retreat in a castle, amazing venue with amazing teachers, and our organizer Christian gonna take us through what is KaratePraxis. Christian, what is KaratePraxis?
KaratePraxis is a concept that is made for people who love martial arts, in this case karate, of course, because it's the first word in the term KaratePraxis. So karate is number one, and it's not on the sportive side. It's for those who are not going to tournaments and experiencing success in winning a tournament. Those who are not going need to have a chance to experience success in daily life, in every training, and these little successes on the dojo floor lead to motivation, and motivation leads to success. So it's a spiral of good things coming together.
Where did KaratePraxis come from? Are you a Shotokan background? What is your base system that you build up and created your own version of karate?
That is a question I can't easily answer. There's a very easy answer, of course. So I've started as a Shotokan practitioner back then, and then after my tournament time, or starting slowly the shift, I got in contact with my today's teacher, Ludwig, and I found a completely different way of karate with shorter distances, not the competitive side. And so I started to learn a completely new karate concept. So born Shotokan, and today it's based on Shotokan because I'm training the Shotokan katas. Mm-hmm. But the teaching and the learning concepts are completely different now.
But you've got also Ashihara from Jürgen somewhere in the mix, some concept coming, and
yes.
So would you say that the KaratePraxis is kind of absorbing whatever comes your way and you putting it into like a big pot with a soup, mixing it and creating the KaratePraxis?
Yes. Absolutely. Everything what's practical, everything what's It's useful for self-defense matters. Everything that is functional and practical in partner work is underneath the headline KaratePraxis. So everything what we do is looking for body logic, for concepts that people can remember and have like a checklist. And so we are teaching on a principle basis concepts, and the techniques are individual taught for everyone who is in the training, so that the students don't have to copy me too much, or us as a teacher team. They learn the concepts and use the concepts individually with their best techniques and their best abilities.
And you're using as that core principle and concepts is based around the kata, right? You've got the really good Heian phenomenon system. Grab the book up in the banner or down in the description because it's worth it. Can you tell more about the Heian phenomenon?
Yeah, in 2018, I published my first book, The Heian Kata Bunkai Phenomenon. The English version is available everywhere, and the Heian Kata Bunkai System, the German version. And it looks on the 5 katas as a full concept. So the first kata is foundation. The second kata adds things, technically, tactically, distance management, and so on. And so you are learning more and more and more, and it is not 5 individuals, but it is a concept that grows elliptically more and more and more. And the more you know, the more choices you have, and the more you get experienced with all the techniques involved, you can adjust to a changing situation. That is what makes it a mighty program.
So I think that if I understand it properly, it is that if you master that Heian system, then you can use those principles to any other kata within the karate, right? If you understand how to learn it, how to implement it, that it's transferable to the other katas, right?
Yeah, at least a good portion of it. Once you have understood that katas are, as a lot of people say, kata are the notebook of what you can do. People rephrase it, but we as the karate community often don't train it enough. And for me, it's really the truth. Every single kata has got concepts and principles, structures and tactics, alternative methods to those techniques and tactics and distance managements that you can apply in situations to control the given situation, or change it, apply it differently when necessary. And this is exactly what I do with black belt katas as well. Then it's, of course, not Heian system. Then it's
Jion system.
Jion system, yes. I call it motive bunkai because I'm looking for the motive to learn this kata. And so I'm not working with the ancient descriptions. This kata is translated like this. For me, it doesn't matter. Not to say I don't care.
Modern tradition.
Exactly. I'm looking for reasons to learn a kata like Jion. Why am I learning Jion? Jion is my concept to transfer always to the outside and get in an angle towards my opponent and be in a beneficial position and attack from a good position, which is unbeneficial for my enemy.
Should we demonstrate?
Yeah, sure. Heian bunkai.
Yeah, whatever you want. Whichever works for you, whichever you want to.
Okay. Let me first come to the point. The direction I move into in a kata or towards is not the enemy. It's not the direction I'm attacked from. It is my relative position towards the enemy. Means, am I working to the left side? It means I'm on the left side of my opponent. And this information I learned first from Ian Abernethy. Thanks, Ian. It made a huge difference in 2015 when I learned it first. So working with the second kata, Heian Nidan or Pinan Shodan, it gives us the information, move to the side, attack from the side and hit your enemy's body angle-wise. And this is what we do in the second kata when we use this move. So if you attack my head, probably with this side, it's better for the camera. I protect my head with both hands. So this structure, I don't care. Protect, hit low in order to have his head coming towards me because of the pain, and then I can hit. And often, you will see this in a lot of katas, you do a certain move to the left side or on one side. And if the move on the other side in the kata is repeated, there's something in between or is something in addition in the end or sometimes in the beginning. So on the second side of the kata, there is a kick. And the kick means if you can kick in the end, kick. So it's beneficial if you come from this side, then we are here, and the kick is not a next enemy. The kick is behind. In the kata, we kick behind, but it's not my behind, it's his behind. And that is the idea. Another good example for Herrn Nidan is the information that I block to the side and I'm prepared for a second attack, and then not split the chest, we grab the throat to have something where we are not so much in danger to break our fingers. So if Les attacks me and has got the tactical aspect to raise my arm to create the open space, then I have to be ready to, like a windscreen wiper, and then go forward to attack here. And this is the tactical information I love very much. Go to the side, he creates an open space, I close that and go to his throat. What I love in the Heian Kata system Bunkai is that the third kata, Heian Sandan, grabs this information from the second and makes it more strict. While we in the second kata have this 2 moves against 2 attacks, the third kata is like this and then goes forward. And this move is for me to stop the enemy before his second punch is coming. And so it's getting more strict with the same information. And in the second kata, we are winning in this important position with the kiai. And the third kata, as a development system, tells us if we didn't make it to the throat because I've stopped or he blocked it and I didn't make it, go behind his arm, turn around, and then step full forward to the face. And this is the reason we are doing this part.
So you work with all the information you've got within your system on that principles of building up. It's always with the one opponent. You're not blocking a stick and 2 sticks, one from this side, one from this side, and then you change to do it other side, right?
Let me think, no. No, we are not doing this, but everything we do, we are working in a way that we expect a second attacker. So we are not dealing with one opponent too long without seeing the full picture. So if I'm working with you, I always try to move that I see what's behind me going on. So that is important.
Tell us about all the fantastic things you do, including the retreat, where people can find you, where people can book, where people can grab the books.
Oh yeah, my books are available everywhere. So in every bookshop. So far, there's only one book available in English. It's the Heian Kata Bunkai Phenomenon. I've published the Motive Bunkai to Shotokan Kata MP. This will be available in English soon. And there's a textbook with important thoughts and texts from 8 other authors, karate friends, and myself. This is a very interesting book, well worth a read. And what I'm doing is KaratePraxis. I try to bring motivation and success, as I mentioned in the beginning, to everyone, to those people who are not going to tournaments, by working with partners, working with pads and shields, and giving and taking, experiencing that we are able to transfer some power and stand our ground when we get hit and kicked. Last but not least, we are standing in Bacharach on the castle. We have had more than 350 different people from all over the world here. And if you like to be a part of the KaratePraxis Castle Retreat event, then don't hesitate, get in touch with me. Places are booked about a year in advance, so please get in touch soon if you're interested.
Yep, I highly recommend. I've been here as a student, I've been here as a coach. and it's always fantastic atmosphere, fantastic place, views. You can see the view from the castle and the castle here. And links down below in the description to all stuff that Christian does. And we'll see you on the next one. Us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Well done for listening to all of it. You are a superhero. Thank you very much for your support. And if you could leave us that review on a podcast platform, that would be amazing. I appreciate your time, appreciate your support, and I wish you all the best until the next one.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.